I was still feeling stuck about how to go about building my spiritual workspace. So I asked Spirit for help, and I was like, where can I look for inspiration to just take that first step in moving stuff around? Anyway, I took that first step, and then like I was like, oh, I'm just sitting there like, this is so. And then I realized that that's why I was struggling. It's because it's supposed to be fun. But yeah, once I did that, it just went like, it flew by, and I was really happy with it. And as soon as I set that up, I started playing around with my cards, and it was just unbelievable things were happening. And so I'm like really excited to share that, and just thinking about it. And after editing probably the last video that you're gonna see, I'm probably gonna upload this out of order. And basically Spirit was telling me like, hey, this is how you're going to interact with me, this is how this is going to go. And I didn't understand that that's what it was telling me then, but I do now. And anyway, super excited to share that space with you, because I felt like I created something that welcomed that energy, and so like the communications just feel so clear. I asked this morning, I was pulling tarot, and I was like, hey, can you show me a sword if you want me to record every time I play with my cards, so that I don't miss you interacting with me? So like, just as like a precaution to like just record everything and then just delete it after if it isn't something I want to share. And this is what I got. So that's a big fat yes, in case you didn't know that. But yeah, I can't wait to share that with you. Okay, it looks like spooky ghost happened in here because I got a tablet. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna be thankful for that, because I look, yeah, okay. I got a tablet, and facing me, it's like gray. I don't know what the deal is. It's an old thing. I don't even think I ever used this dang thing. I had to charge it just to get it to turn on. But since I'm not allowed to pull cards off camera anymore, I take that back. I'm allowed to. I just, apparently I don't want to. So I just want to ask if I'm supposed to pull cards today, or if it's a good idea to pull cards today, because I've got a lot of editing to do, and I feel like pulling some cards, but do I really want to do that when I have so much editing to do of other stuff that I already did? So I'm going to take a sword as a no. Yeah, I'm going to take a sword as a solid no. I'm leaving it open, only the swords is no, because the other options are you can, or you should, or you need to, or it doesn't matter. It's not a 50-50, I don't think. We got cup. What? We have Ace of Cups. It's time to play some tarot, as Ramblin' Mike would say. I don't know if anybody's seen that guy, but he has some. He seems to be flying high in those vibrations. Let me ask. I just want to real quick ask to see if my spirit guides are here, because I just had a phenomenal reading, in my opinion. I didn't even call it a reading, a connection, and then I feel like I lost connection. I had cards out that I could not make sense of. Like, I kept asking to clarify, and I just couldn't get there. Okay, I just want to know if my spirit team is here still. If they're out partying. Whoa. 10 of Pentacles. Alright. I'm going to take that as a yes. The Knight of Swords down here. That's pretty good. Pretty clear communication, I think. Alright, what? Really? Okay. Okay. I'm just going to go with it. I'm trying to learn not to judge the direction of these. I'm sorry if that fan noise is annoying. It's very hot. Okay, what's in here that you want me to see? That you want us to see? Because I'm not alone. I'm not alone here. Okay. Clock. Need time. Takes time. In time. Cycles. Time to heal. Progress. Tick tock. Tick tock. Tick tock. What you got? Imagine. Need time. Takes time and time. Cycles. Time to heal. Progress. Imagine. Imagine what? Imagine what? I don't see it. Okay, not that question. Progress. What? Tell me about the progress. No, not with this. Okay. Not happening. Clock. Clock. Okay. The assassin. Ruthless conviction. Ruthless conviction. Conviction. Well, I certainly have a lot of those. That's how I took it. I didn't take it as like a present sentence. Oh, I should ask if that's right. Ooh, I should ask if that's right. Because it could be talking about like the larger collective. TikTok. Conviction. That'd be nice. But I don't know. Three of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. I actually am seeing that. A celebration of coming out of a place of, well, it's a place of lack, but that's not really the word I want to use. Just like imbalance, coming out of a place of imbalance. Yeah, I think stuff is going to come to light, and we will be seeking justice as a society. But this also says time to heal. It says time to heal and progress and imagine. I think that the time to heal and the progress are the imagine here. Okay, so this is for a larger collective. This has not really specifically anything to do with me. Okay, gotta get out of my own way here. So time to heal, or I don't really hope nobody minds this. I don't want to spend time thinking about those people. So like, let's get back to us. Time to heal and progress. Where do I go from here? Now I go, where is it? Here. Okay. Cycles. I don't know what the cycles mean. Karmic cycles, perhaps. If we don't heal, then we're stuck in that loop. That's for darn sure. Okay. What do you got here? What do we got? What do we have? The invisible door. Openness, trust, surrender. Some doors are walked through with the heart, not the feet. Yes, I I I'm getting this feeling of openness, trust, and surrender. This is a healing together as a community, not an isolated healing, not a, this family went through something and now they're dealing with it behind closed doors. This is very much an open, honest conversation. This is something that needs to be acceptable to be talked about in the workplace. We should be allowed to heal. I'm feeling a lot of anger coming up right now. I think that anger is coming from the fact that when it comes to these people, especially these people that hurt women and children, our society has for a long time, just been this benefit of the doubt. But why is the benefit of the doubt always going to the perpetrator? Why wouldn't it go to the child? Why wouldn't it go to the person who was wronged? That is the opposite of what makes sense. But what does make sense is that the powers that be, the power that reinforces that belief that the perpetrator get the benefit of the doubt, it turns out that the power is the perpetrator. So of course that's the belief that's pushed on us. But that needs to flip. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do to move that process along more quickly? Okay. Oh. Got the devil here. Your karmic cycles. The silent flame. The silent flame. The silence. That is the way. I don't know if any of you watching this have viewed any of my other videos, but I'm pretty sure I made my opinion on this clear in a different video, that the way to walk away from a narcissist, whether that narcissist be a person or a group of people, perhaps a group of people in power or a system of corruption, the way to get out of that pattern is silence, is to stop engaging, to stop playing your part in that video game, is to walk away, to withdraw your energy and take it back. Oh, I didn't even read this card. Maybe that's why this card kept coming up. I mean, I know this, but how many times am I supposed to say that, or am I saying it wrong? Presence, quiet illumination, subtle clarity. A flame need not flicker loudly to light your way. Exactly. I mean, I don't think I'm flickering loudly. I have 2 viewers. Like, what? This card. All right, let's go here for just the sake of this color of this little flaming tree. This tree that looks like it's on fire. Cosmic gate. A new level of awareness is opening for you. Step through the doorway of possibility and remember your infinite nature. That's curious. Cosmic gates. Doorway of possibility. Sorry. I hear it's fine. It's fine. Don't bother with that. Okay, we have true north and shared journey. Okay, true north. That came out sounding weird. Align your decisions with Spirit's guidance to get direction. I know the way to go. is that for me? Am I not saying this right? Like, what? Align your decisions with Spirit's guidance to get direction. I'm trying. I sure am trying. I sure am. I mean, I pulled this deck. Maybe this was the wrong deck. Maybe that's why I'm getting this card. No, that's not it either. Okay. Shared journey. Honor your transformation while being open to others on the path. Together we make magic. Maybe we're passing by this flame, and you and I won't have to see this anymore. Shared journey. Yes. The healing is definitely a shared journey. One of openness and trust. Okay, it said I gotta go back to this because I want to get a breakthrough here. I don't want to be stuck. True north. Align your decisions with Spirit's guidance to get direction. Okay. Where? Align my decision with your guidance. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. Go fogged in. Go slow. Take time. Okay. I don't have to rush. I can cut all of the dead air in this video. Wait. Small doors are walked through with the heart, not the feet. My small deck of doors. That's what this is. It's the deck of doorways. The invisible door. Wait, I should not be picking it that way. The invisible door. Okay, this one is the only one that makes me think of an invisible door. And it says offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. Yes. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Which deck? The flow. Which deck allows? Share more than expected and see love come around. Share more than expected. Okay, so something something that I've been guided to make a video talking to everyone, and I had in my head that I was going to do that when I had time to sort my thoughts out, and it wasn't going to be an impromptu thing, but I just wanted to share a little bit more about my life so that you get a clearer picture of who I am. So my biological father was an alcoholic, drug addicted predator, and he was in my life until I was 9. And then after that, my stepfather came into my life, and he was basically my childhood bully emotionally. And I was abandoned with all of that abuse. No one helped me with any of it. No one ever even acknowledged any of it. And I had a learning disability that no one cared enough to do anything about or notice. I had undiagnosed autism. I had complex post-traumatic stress disorder that went unaddressed for years. I later, when I, maybe about 19, I started drinking, and then I was an alcoholic for 20 years. And I just got sober about a year and a half ago. And then at the beginning of this year, I had that whole situation at work that motivated me to leave. And one of the things I needed to do in order to make that happen was quit smoking. So I did that. And that was difficult, but I did. I made it through that. And now here we are. But that's why I just wanted to clear up why I feel like a good candidate for someone who wants to share a message of hope, and knowing that we can survive the things that I lived through, because I'm here and I still have hope. My light never went out. I thought it maybe did a few times, but the darkness of this world couldn't put my light out, and it's never going to. So I guess what I'm saying is that I can be trusted to hold the light when all other lights go out. Share more than expected. Please clean it up. Yeah. Clean it up. Yeah, clearing up the clutter, the emotional junk. Now I don't have to think about that anymore. I was kind of feeling a sense of dread about it. This certainly did make it a little bit easier. Let's go with the flow here, the flow of the ocean, and get some closing thoughts to wrap this up. Clear. Okay. May you see things as they are. And then we also have bliss. May you feel deeply and transcend. Okay, that's it. That's the end here. We're going to start with this. I don't know. Oh, there's no introduction. Whatever. We're just going to see what wants to come out, since I have a very strong connection right now. We are open to any direction. Okay. Okay, we have the witch, the guide, and the fate. The witch, experimentation and rebellion. The guide, inheritance and correction. It's funny, my like all of my readers, just kept telling, like, Virgos, just blanket statement, that we were getting inheritance or like something like that. And I did not get inheritance, but I did get the funding I needed to do this. So that came true for me. An unexpected, like, windfall, I guess you would say. The fate, accepting help, guidance. I feel as though there are a lot of us that did that exact same thing right now. I just heard the word activation. If you felt the call, the ringing of the bell, that basically just had like this, emotionally, it just felt like it's time to go. It's go time. Comment below if that was you too. Go where? I don't know, but time to go. Well, if we remove what's underneath the cards, we have the witch and the guide, and then the fate linking them. Journey. I'm feeling a little stuck, actually. Be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. Okay. Is this message for a reason, or did I go wrong somewhere? Should we just end this? I'm so confused. The magician. Magician. Okay. The witch and the magician. Alright, what else? Okay, what else besides the magician? Why am I so confused? Do I have a soulmate guiding me? Innocence, guide, soulmate. Accepting help and guidance. That reminds me of my dog. What is going on here? Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Swords. Oh, okay, I'm Eight of Swords. All right. How am I? It's my limited understanding of something that's really stopping this. This is probably going to end up being deleted for sure. Probably for sure. Okay. What is this block? What is the block, please? Play. All right. Play. Okay, be playful with it. What's she doing? She's like surfing the moon. We got somebody surfing the moon. We got a unicorn. We got innocence. All right, what would I say if this was for somebody else? Okay, Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. That is the opposite of fate. The Magician and the Wheel of Fortune is the opposite of fate. That is taking your life into your own hands. Be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. How else can you help me with this play card? Battle. I can't see it. We're going to start this over. Kind of shaking a little bit. That made me, I had to push through that. Did I get that right? Was that a way? I don't want to be right, wrong, yes, no. I want to be, was that a way? King of Swords again. Okay, thank you. That was why earlier I asked if I needed to record today. Wait, what was that? No, I asked if I should always record when I pull cards. And I got King of Swords, which is a big fat yes. And I just wanted to know if this reading was why I was told this. And that's a big fat yes. Am I going to keep getting this quiet flame? Am I the quiet flame? Am I the quiet flame? Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to be holding this upside down. Am I going to still keep getting this silent flame? Knight of Pentacles. Oh, wait. Isn't the Knight of Pentacles a Virgo card? Because that would be me. Four of Wands. 11-11. Yes, I know 11-11. Ten of Swords on the bottom there. Oh. 3 years. It's been 3 years that I've seen 1111. I have not been able to stop seeing it. It's been like haunting me. I mean, it's been that persistent. And I just, over the last 3 months, have been seeing like other numbers. But all the way, 3 years of that being it. 11 after on the clock every single time, like all day long. Right now, last 3 weeks, it's been 44 after and 11 after, but I'm finally seeing other numbers, which is nice. My point is, 3 years of 1111. 3 years of slow Knight of Pentacles, slow Virgo movement, Hermit movement, I think. Either way, slow movement toward 1111 has come to an end. I believe I have reached my destination, sort of. I've reached my 1111 mile marker. I feel like it, like this. I just heard it's official. I just heard it's official. All right, I'm gonna go.